Sup kids, Peter from Panda here. Hey, just ordered another Boruit dual light source zoom headlamp. This one was supposed to be the mother of all headlamps. As you can see, it has three lenses there. I don't know why in this picture it's got a different headlamp. I did order this one with, it's supposed to be the whole kit and caboodle. So I'm unboxing it here. It has a USB jack with you know, I don't know what voltage to charge the battery, or to charge the batteries while they're in the headset. A similar jack for plugging into the wall. Oh man, it comes with everything for plugging into your 12-volt car adapter. Two 18650 4000 milliamp batteries here, and they're Boruit branded, so that's kind of cool. The cool thing about this is, I don't know if you've ever bought kind of these high-end, high-power headlamps. They use these lithium-ion rechargeable batteries. They look like AA's, but they're much bigger, so you need those. And so it's kind of disappointing when you buy this sucker and you think you're just going to be able to find batteries around your house for them, and they don't work. It does have the 3-lamp configuration, not unsimilar to the 3-lamp configuration I showed you on this one. But to my surprise, the RJ-5000 is not their highest end one. I'm not even going to swear that the RJ-5001 is the highest end one, but I want to say this is supposed to be 6,000 lumens. Physically, it's about the same thing. The curved front polymer housing that sits on your forehead has the 3 attached projector beams. It rotates up and down, clicks. Power button is right here on the top. These housings are plastic. This front housing is actually fairly different from the RJ-3000. And this one is plastic, painted plastic too, but it has the kind of this the textured castle end to it. This does not. And then all the housings there are black instead of silver. And then the 2 beams on the outside. Now, if this is 6,000 lumens, you know, each of these is maybe 2,000 lumens, or however many it is supposed to be. The wire that connects it runs all the way to the back of the head unit, and then you have your little tail light here, charging port, and then the rubber cover that kind of peels off, and in go your batteries. Nice thing about these rechargeable, you can recharge them directly by putting in there. Otherwise, there are some kind of wall chargers that you put these into and then put them in the wall. Maybe I'm surprised with the whole kit and caboodle that I got here. It didn't come with one of those, but it is what it is. And so, you know, in the Boruit flexible, adjustable straps. Now the key is, Peter von Panda, is this one better than this one? Noticeably, they all use the CREE LEDs. They look pretty similar. The size is very similar. And the only way to know for sure is we've got to wait for it to turn night and take these 2 out and see what they do. Install the batteries, and the modes here are the same. 1 click is the main middle light. 2nd click puts the side lights on. 3rd click turns on all of the lights, and the 4th click gives you that strobe feature. Then the 5th turns it off, cycles back through. All right, so I have the Boruit RJ-5001 on my head, and I have the RJ-3000 in my hand, and so I thought we'd do a little quick comparison. I'm going to turn on the 5000 here. And you can see it lights up that tree just fine. And now I'm going to hit the 3000, and you can see it lights up the tree very well too. Now I'm actually going to hit the 5000 side beams on, and it kind of lights up the tree pretty well entirely. And I'm going to turn the 3000 on, and I'm going to move the 5000 out of the way here on the 3000. And what I actually think, let me switch it over to the 5000. I actually think the 3000 is kind of brighter, to be honest. So take that for what it's worth. Between the 3000 and the 5000, I can't really tell any difference, and if anything, I kind of feel like the 3000 is actually maybe a smidge brighter. Alright guys, since I was initially kind of disappointed with the RJ-5001 being not particularly much brighter than the RJ-3000, thought I would bring it indoors here. I've got both of them side by side, and I'm just pointing at the ceiling, which is white. And I want to turn on the 3000 first, and the 5001 next to it. And it might be a little tough to see there, but I think the 3000's LED is a little brighter, and it's a little whiter. Now let's hit the 3000 side lights on, and I think that beam is actually now very similar to the 5000 beam. If I hit the side lights on the 5000, I get a much broader, less defined pattern, wider, but I wouldn't say it's brighter. So if I hit all three of the beams on the 3000 on, now I get a pretty nice, really consistent, bright white spotlight. And if I hit the side or all three lights on the 5000, I have a much more kind of diffused, kind of yellowish light. And I think a part of that is because the side beams are a little more diffused, but clearly if I were to pick one of these based on what I'm seeing right now, I'd pick the 3000's beam. So I'm actually a little disappointed that the 5000 advertises 6,000 lumens as opposed to 3,000, which advertises 4,000 lumens, because I can't tell much of a difference. And if anything, if I were a betting man, I would have bet the 3,000 is brighter. So take that for what you will. Your results might vary, but in terms of value, I'd go with the 3,000. Peter von Panda, out.